RHS freshmen put on their best Romeo and Juliet.
And another Black History Month moment.
All today on the Air.
1, 2, 3.
I'm your host, Ryan.
It's your boy, Dante.
All this week in McGuire Hall has been busy with the freshmen as they give their best take on a classic.
The Romeo and Juliet parody project is just an opportunity for kids to interact with their peers and use their creative thinking skills to develop parodies, making fun of the original Shakespearean story and putting it in modern culture or the 80s culture, just kind of taking things they're familiar with and applying it to the original Shakespeare play. It allows them to kind of understand Shakespeare in a new avenue and at the same time keep it fun for the kids.
We'll have more Romeo and Juliet parodies at the end of our show.
As we take another look into important moments in Black history, today we take a closer look at a well-known moment and how some Richmond students were there. In 1936, Hitler was ready to make a statement to the world as Germany hosted the Summer Olympics. It was his moment to show the world the superiority of the Aryan race, but it was a young African American who stole the show, as Jesse Owens took gold in the long jump, the 100, 200, and anchored the 4x100 relay team. While you might have known about Jesse Owens, did you know that there was high school students from Richmond at those games?
Charles McNaughton, who was a teacher at Morton High School, the high school before RHS, took 10 students with him to the 1936 Olympics. He also took the movie camera. Not only did they see the Nazi control of Germany, they were in the audience when Owens actually won the gold for the long jump. Here's his film and his account of what happened.
That day, 90,000 people they announced that day. And this is the day that Jesse won his 4th gold medal in the broad jump. And Hitler was there, but he would not acknowledge him as a winner. This is 440 there. Now there's Jesse running down now to make his leap, right? There he goes. Now this is Jesse. After he won, he was snubbed by Hitler, walked around a standing ovation, which you weren't supposed to do, and right across from me there, the guards grabbed him and threw him out the back door.
The world took note that day of the incredible athleticism and character of Jesse Owens, who served as a great example of Black pride.
Now let's take a look at some announcements.
Make sure to get out and see Greece this weekend and get those honors and awards applications in. But first up, the last week of the Red Hot Bookstore's February sale. All month long for February, the Red Hot Bookstore has been featuring a different sale each week. Next week is the last week and the sale will be on t-shirts. All t-shirts will only cost $10. Make sure to check them out at the bookstore during lunch in the cafeteria and take advantage of these great sale prices. The RHS players are putting on everyone's favorite high school musical, Grease. There are shows this Saturday at 7 p.m. and on Sunday at 2 p.m. Tickets for students are $5 and can be purchased in advance at the Civic Hall box office or at the door. Make sure to come support our RHS Drama Club. It's time to get registered for the Shamrock 5K 10K Walk Run. It will be March 5th here at the high school. Compete and help raise money for the RHS BPA students and a trip to the state conference. Register online at speedyfeet.com. Honors and awards are the local scholarships that are only for Richmond High School students. If you have a 2.0 or higher GPA, you are eligible to apply. Please see Ms. Porter in the Counseling Center for an application. All applications are due March 1st, which is just over a week away. Remember, you must pick up your own application. Seniors, if you want to get the complete list of scholarships available, then check out the RHS Counseling Center webpage. You can also pick up a list in the counselor's office. There are several new scholarships for Wayne County students, so check it out soon because the deadlines are quickly approaching. And one more announcement for seniors. It's time to think about filling out your FAFSA. RHS is hosting FAFSA days to help you get yours filled out. The first one is next week on February 24th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and the Career Center. You and your parents can come get help filling out this important college application for financial aid. That's your announcements. Now back to you, the studio.
We said it would be warm, but you may be surprised at how warm it will get this weekend.
We have definitely had some warm weather in the past couple of days. Will the wind change that? Today we have a high of 57 and a low of 43, still making it the warmest day thus far. Even though it will be warm, we are expecting chilly winds at high speeds, making it feel colder than it is. The winds could get up to 50 miles per hour. Tomorrow will get even warmer with highs in the mid-60s and lows in the upper 30s. We will have a slight overcast a majority of the day, but not enough to block out the heat. Sunday, we will get colder with temperatures dropping to the high of 51. Our low for Sunday will be in the lower 30s with showers in the morning. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. I'm Macy Thornburg with your Richmond Red Devil forecast. Back to you guys in the studio.
Swimmers move on in a big weekend for RHS wrestler. Let's go to the Red Devil Sports Center with Zoe.
That's right, we have results from last night's swimming prelims and more in today's sports, but let's first catch you up with swimming. It was time for the boys to take the pool last night at the sectional prelims at New Palestine. RHS did well, sending all 3 relay teams to the final Saturday. And all 10 swimmers will move on to swim Saturday. Also, RHS has 2 divers competing tomorrow morning. Good luck to all the RHS swimmers in the finals. Also tomorrow, Austin Bain tries to capture his first state championship.
We're going to talk about what does it feel like to go to state and everything. Yes, sir.
Last week at semi-state, I didn't end with the outcome that I wanted, but I take away a lot from semi-state in my performance, as I know that I'm not unbeatable. Competition from here on out is going to be real tough, and I'm going to have to wrestle my best match going on from here forward. So, how I feel about going to state back-to-back.
Back-to-back. Yeah. They want it back.
So how I feel about going on the state back-to-back years. It's going to be real exciting. The state experience is always a great time. The Parade of Champions is always one of my favorite parts, but actually getting to go out there and wrestle in front of all those people and showcase my talents and try to get and wrestle under the lights, it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to it. So this year I feel really good about my draw. I know a few of the opponents that I'm going to have to wrestle in the earlier rounds. Friday night I have a real good draw. I'm going to wrestle a tough kid, but I should be able to go out there and work on my feet, try to get my takedown. So I should be good there. And to do differently this year, since I got third last year, the goal is to get under the lights and win a state title. So to get there, I'm going to have to get off the bottom and stay on my attacks the whole time and control the pace of the match, and I should be good to try and win a state title.
Well, that's it. Good luck to Austin Bain this weekend as he looks to take his first state title. Back to you guys in the studio.
The other postseason play going on this weekend is RHS basketball as the boys travel to Kokomo tonight for the next round of the NCC tournament. The RHS Devils take on Lafayette Jeff at 8 p.m. With a win, RHS will play 5th place in the conference on Saturday afternoon. Win or lose, they still play again tomorrow. Good luck to the RHS Devils. And finally, the makeup game with East Central has been scheduled for next week. On Tuesday night, RHS will host the Trojans and its fan appreciation night, as all RHS students and staff will get free admission. To get in, just show your student ID or staff ID and remember to wear red and white. Game time for our varsity is 7:45 p.m. That's your sports. Back to you guys.
Before we end today, we have one last-minute announcement. There's a BPA meeting on Monday after school in Miss Selm's room, C211, to go over the plans for the state conference and work for the Shamrock 5K.
That's the show. Here's another look at some freshman versions of Romeo and Juliet.
Have a great day.
One salty glance from you would be worse than a shark attack, and if you don't love me, then let me be drowned.
Do you love me, tail and all? Say it truly. I am more faithful than any human woman.
I swear by the waves of the sea.
Don't swear by the waves. Tides change from high to low when your love can never change.
Buddy, you ever thought about running for Vice President of the United States?
I did about 8 years ago.
I think I found myself a running mate.
I don't know about that. Hey, Joe, I got somebody I want you to meet. Oh, hey, Donald.
Oh, hey, Barack. How you doing?
Oh, I'm okay. You still got that birth certificate I sent you?
Yeah, still got it on the wall behind my desk.